Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So in the last video we learned how to solve any arithmetic series using order of n approach as well as using order of 1 approach. So in this video we will learn how to solve other kind of series which are not arithmetic, complicated kind of series to get more hands-on practice with that approach. So suppose we are given this series x raised to power 1 plus x raised to power 2 plus x raised to power 3 till n. So as we know, we are going to take input x and n in this case from the user. Now, as we have seen in the previous approach, we run a loop from I equal to 1 to n terms, and then we have another loop which starts from the first term and increment by the difference. So here I will have my ith loop which will start from 1 to n so that I iterate through all the terms. I plus plus. Now my a, as you can see, x I will take as input. What is changing is the power 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will take a as 1 because it starts from the 1, like my first term is 1, and the increment, it is incrementing by, you can see the difference is 1. So if you see, the power is an arithmetic series only. So if I talk about incrementing, so it will be a plus plus, because a will be first, it will be 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, like that. And inside the loop, first I will declare my sum equal to 0, and then every time I have to add x power 1 plus x power 2 plus x power 3. So I will use the function power of class math that is given by Java, and I will raise x, this is my term x, and the power will be a. So every time first it will be x power 1, then we'll add to x power 2, like that. So this will solve my problem. So suppose if I take my n as 4, so my I is 1, a is 1, I should be less than 4. Okay, so I is less than 4, my condition is satisfied because my I is 1. So I will go inside the loop. My sum will be, initially it was 0, now it will be x power a, which will be x power a is what? 1. So my sum will be x power 1. Now in the next iteration I will become 2, a will become 2 because I also got incremented, a also got incremented. I will become 2, a will become 2. Okay. So I will become 2, a will become 2. Now my I is again less than 4, 2 is less than 4. So it will come inside the loop. Sum will be 0 plus x power 1 is, you know, it's x power 1 only. So I will just write, okay, so this was coming as power. Give me a second. So my sum is x power 1. Now plus my some value was 0 plus x power 1, which is x power 1, right? So my previous sum value was x power 1. Now what will be added? A has become 2 now. As you can see, A is 2 now. So it will be x power 2. Got it? Now my I has become 3, A has become 3, and sum is x power 1 plus x power 2. Now again my n was 4, so I is less than n, 3 is less than 4, so it will come inside the loop and my sum will become, my previous sum value was x power 1 plus x power 2, and my what will be added now? It will be x power 3, right? Now after this my I will become 4. Now I is not less than n, so condition is not satisfied. If I have given I less than equal to n, then condition would have been satisfied. So since we want 4 terms, so we will give less than equal to n, right? So less than equal to n, then again x power 1 plus x power 2 plus x power 3 and plus x power 4 will be added here. So simply if you want to solve any series, you take the input, required input, that is x and n value, you initialize sum as 0 and then run a loop from I to the number of terms, and then you have another loop A which will start from the first value, which is 1, and will be incremented by the difference, which is 1. So to simplify this more, as you can see that I and A value is same every time, right? So why not take only one loop in this case? Because I and A value will be are same right now. If suppose A value is different than I value, then we require 2 loops. So I will just remove A in this case. Okay, you can take A also, but just to simplify, I am doing that. And I will write x power, instead of A, I will write I. So this will also give me the same output. So let's solve this in Eclipse. Let me create a class. So let me give it sum of series 1. Okay, public static void main, I want it to be auto populated, so I ticked it. I will delete this comment and add a comment at top. Java program to solve, to find sum of series. Let's give this as part 1. Now input I will take from the previous. So I will tell you what difference will be here. So here we only require 2 inputs. We want the n value, the number of terms, and the x value. This is my scanner class which will help me to take the input. I have created SC object of scanner class. So instead of first term, I will write here enter x value. And the variable will be x here. And sc.nextInt means the value, the integer value that I will be entered will be stored in x. And this is my enter number of terms, and the integer value that I will enter will be stored in n variable. So once I am done with taking x and n value, I will write a loop. And here I will initialize my sum at 0. And my I will go from I less than equal to n. I plus plus. Let me initialize I as well. And here I will do sum equal to sum plus, I will take math class, and I will search for the power function. This is my power function. So as you can see, it is taking double. Power takes double. So first my base is x and the power will be I. So since it takes double, as we have seen already, if you see it is throwing error also. Type mismatch, cannot convert from double to int. So let me, instead of treating it as int, I will treat them as double. That will give me accurate result as well. And here, instead of taking it as int, no, like the input I will get will be int only. The user will enter an integer. The number of terms will be an integer and x value will also be an integer. So these will be integer. An integer can be stored in a double variable. Okay, so now at the end of this loop, we will print our some value. So if I take x value as 2, so 2 power 1 plus 2 power 2 is what? 6. So I should get 6. Let's run it. So x value I have taken as 2 and number of terms also 2. So I got the answer in double, which is 6.0. Let's take another. X value let's take as 3 and number of term let's take as 4, and I got 120. So you can use the calculator and the result will be 120 only. Let me take one more simple example, like let me take the x value as 0. Okay, and number of terms as 2. So answer is 0. If I take x value as 1, so 1 plus 1 will be 2 if I take the number of terms as 2. So my answer is 2. So I hope you liked this video and found it useful. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Thanks for watching.